Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Just want to let you all know, just because of how busted YouTube is as a platform, if you see these videos, if you really want to, feel free to hit sub and that bell, as it's the only way to receive videos in your feed, since YouTube is actively censoring channels all over the platform. Now that that's out of the way, there's something I really wanted to talk about in this episode of Wake Up People, and that is the generation of political correctness. Now, I think I can speak for most of us when it gives younger people a bad name. I don't necessarily associate myself with any group of people. I'm not really someone that is eager to fit in, because usually when you're fitting in with something, 9 times out of 10, there's something that they're doing that you don't agree with, that they're not really telling you that they're for. But in this generation, political correctness is one of the exceptions. It stands out, and they're actively fighting for it. They're actively doing whatever they can to ensure that you have to abide by what they call free speech. And what free speech is equals they get to have free speech, and you better shut the heck up and just go whatever the heck they say. Like, I've never seen the level of smug, entitled children, that calls themselves adults as this generation. Like, there is a generation that are pure in their own eyes. There is a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, man. It's ridiculous. It's so true. I cannot believe the audacity that this generation has nowadays, like, with the political correctness, and the fact that this movement is literally like ruining so many platforms like YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Facebook and the lamestream media. Like, don't get me started. Like, the hypocrisy of these people is ridiculous. I mean, the moment you simply say that you do not agree, you don't agree, you're labeled a homophobe, you're labeled a misogynist, you're labeled a bigot, you're labeled all of this. They demonize you. They try to ostracize you and attack your livelihood. Like, now they get to send death threats. But you just saying that you don't agree with their lifestyle, you're a bigot. Hate speech. Well, really? Hate speech. You can send me a death threat, right? You can literally ask that I consume bleach, stop stealing oxygen, all these heinous insults and whatnot. But you're somehow not committing hate speech, once again, they're pure in their own eyes. The level of to me, for you to deny, like, that this generation's jacked up, is for you to probably be one of these same people, rallying with them and just agreeing with everything they say. I don't understand how someone can just go with this and genuinely see that there is hypocrisy and just say nothing about it. Like, if you are in these movements and you're claiming actual free speech and, I guess, social justice, like claiming that you're trying to make the world a better place, and then here you are, like, actively advocating for death threats, like, you sure you're trying to make the world a better place when you're so eager to ruin someone's life because you don't agree with them? What these people want is a quote-unquote better life for those who agree with their opinion and their perspective. Excuse me. They don't give two craps about anyone that happens to disagree with them. This is really why I personally just see, like, politics in general as a waste of time, because I've just slowly come to realize over the years that, people can't handle someone else's opinion. They want to know their opinion so that they can see whether or not it aligns up with their opinion. But in reality, they can't handle their opinion. They can't. They just want to know if it's close to what they think so that they can play friends, like, because they're not really friends. I mean, I just recently like heard of like some rally at like a feminist movement, and this guy was a male feminist, right? And his girlfriend essentially falsely accused him of rape, because that's what a lot of feminists do at these rallies, and it drove him to the point to commit suicide. Now, there are some people that are saying that, oh, that's what he gets, he was a male feminist or something, but that's not the guy. He was a kid and he was alive, dude, and that's tragic, and to the point that to this day, like, the feminists take like no credit for that. They take no they made no apology. You know, like the girlfriend made like no apology whatsoever for literally falsely putting him there, because that's what the feminist culture was doing, like, you know, political correctness. Like, I've never seen something like more cruel than this generation. Like, their teeth are literally just swords. They just want to destroy anyone that doesn't agree with them. They're after what they claim is justice and free speech, yet they're actively censoring free speech that they don't agree with, you know. And then they define it, oh, freedom to hear what we want. Oh, so what about your people on the opposite side of the spectrum? What about them? You're gonna force your ideology down our throats, but we're not supposed to do that to you. And I'm not saying that it's okay to do that at all. Anyone, just relax. But what I'm saying is they are advocating that they should be allowed to force their little filtered SJW ideology down our throats and eyeballs and stuff. But then, if we try to do the same thing, I'm not saying to try it, I'm just saying to prove a point. If we try to do the exact same thing, they'll hide behind that First Amendment real quick. They'll jump behind it really quick. But they can filter us all day. You know, they can filter us all day. They can play the victim all day. Like, this political correctness movement is the main thing that I think really gets me the most, is like this victim card crap, right? They claim to have they're so oppressed. Yo, you don't know our struggles. You don't know what we go through, blah, blah, blah. Yet, these people can actively false label someone as a homophobe or a misogynist or a bigot or something, and their entire livelihood is ruined, because the moment that person starts getting some bad publicity, the company just decide that wherever they're working for most of the time, unless they're self-employed, fired. And even if they are self-employed, like, if someone that they happen to like be a hireling for, you know, like, gets the fact that, oh, you're that guy, then they'll spread a bad reputation around as well. You know, like, it's ridiculous. This same generation playing victim has more power than like the average citizen. You know, like, it doesn't even take many people. It can literally probably take just 10 people. And the extents that they go to essentially ruin someone's life because they don't agree with their opinion it's insane. It's insane. Like, I saw this video, right, of like one guy essentially saying something like, it was a joke article, and he essentially was like saying something. I'll admit, it was edgy, but keep in mind that these are the same people that hide behind free speech. So the fact that they heard this and then got upset just tells me that they don't give a crap about free speech. He said something according to the lines of, oh, only skinny women should wear yoga pants or something, and the outrage. It was a joke article as well. I'm just letting you know. The outrage that man received. And he was an elderly guy, too. I mean, death threats. I'm glad that he was, like, you know, not employed, because if so, then his entire livelihood would probably be over. Death threats. The people were at his house marching and stuff. Like, They doxed him. That's how they knew where he was. It started an entire freaking movement saying, "Oh, women can wear what we want," and then you obviously had your little SJW men there as well, with the yoga pants on, just like representing for them, following them like the sheep that they are. You know, like, I don't get this generation of political correctness. It's absolutely hypocritical. It's just absolutely hypocritical. These people claim that they love freedom of speech. Well, they like their freedom of speech. They don't like you having yours. You better filter yourself and make sure that it's nice for them. But they can tell you to kill yourself. They can send you death threats. They can literally come outside your door, threaten you and stuff like that, and you're not allowed to do anything else. Don't hit them. Oh, if you hit them, you're a homophobe. Hate speech. You're trying to eradicate women or any SJW identity that they like to hide behind these days. Because let's be real, that's another thing that they advocate for. Oh, there's far more than two genders. That's probably a whole nother video in of itself. And I know that this is kind of a different breed of video, and I know that I'm not necessarily going to be a popular opinion, especially in this day and age. Once again, but this series is literally about waking you guys up. I don't really care if you like me or not, because I'm not trying to fit in. I really don't care about fitting in, because when you're fitting in, you're usually making compromises with a lot of stuff, and that's why people accept you. When you don't make compromises, when you stand on what you believe and you draw your line, that's when you're hated. So I'm fine if I am that because of these videos. That's my spiel on political correctness, guys. I might make another video on this as it gets worse, because it will. I'm just letting you guys know, so I guess you'll have that to look forward to if you ever want me to talk about that in the future. And please, do send me some recommendations for this series. If there's something that you feel like you want me to bring up and I feel like I can talk about it, then I would not mind talking about it, not at all. So, look forward to that. As always, rate the video what you think it deserves, some of what you would like to see in the future in the comments below. Feel free to check out amino apps, guys. Mine will be in the comments. Please do give it a shot. It's actually really surprising how many people don't like have it or anything, but it's pretty decent. It has like a community for almost anything, whatever you're interested in. It has a community for it, and that's essentially where I'm doing my social media for now. But I don't have any friends most of the time, so just feel free to give it a shot and send me video requests, whatever you want to. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.